Today we are going to bake, and it's going to be a bake I haven't tried before, so that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a Millionaire's shortbread. So we're going to make a short crust base. We're going to make some kind of caramelly middle point, and then some chocolate on top, which should be really, really nice and exciting. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to pop my oven onto 180 degrees. Good, let's start with our Millionaire's shortbread. And this is a bake I'm gonna do not for myself. I'm probably gonna have to taste test it because that's just a rule. You can't just give food to other people without testing it. But the majority of this, and it's a nice little tray bake, so I'm baking in a tray. It's quite flat, so I can cut like pieces off. Just trying to open my flour here. So you can just cut little squares off, so they should be pretty little squares, and they go to a food bank food service tomorrow, a vegan food bank that my partner and I run together. So I used 1 cup of flour, and with the 1 cup of flour is literally the rest of my sugar, which is perfect, is a 1/4 cup of sugar, which is lovely. So, and with this goes 1/2 cup of butter. And I've got some really, really good butter because it's nicely spreadable. And we're gonna combine this. So we're gonna take our little hands, and I'm gonna take a little bit of butter and start combining this with my sugar flour here. So I work this in. I basically just rub the butter into the flour and the sugar. Okay, so this looks like a cute little dough. It looks cool. I like the consistency of this. So what I'm gonna do is I've got like a tiny tray here, and I'm gonna put some baking paper onto my tray. Which will make it easier to hopefully put in my head at least. It's gonna make it easier to put my shortbread dough in there, and later also to take it out and cut it. So it's like a little bit of a spread, not super much, but we're gonna go with it and we see where this leads us. So I'm gonna pop this into my oven, 180 degrees, and this is supposed to bake for about like 20 to 30 minutes. A 1/4 cup of coconut oil. So I'm gonna use, what did it say, a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Yeah, that's about a 1/4 cup. And I'm gonna put this in my little saucepan. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm gonna make some music on the long way. So, then milk. I'm using oat milk just because I've got oat milk at home. I need 3 tablespoons of oat milk. That goes, or of milk. 2, 3. That goes into our pan with our coconut oil. 1 cup of sugar. Then it says 3 tablespoons of water. 3 tablespoons milk, 3 tablespoons water, a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and an 1/8 tablespoon of cream tartar. So I'm not quite sure how much an 1/8 tablespoon is. It must be like literally a teeny tiny bit. So yeah, cream of tartar, which is actually used to make things like more fluffy and more yeah, I don't know if it's used to combine things. Oops, can't even get my tablespoon in there properly. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my teaspoon because my tablespoon doesn't fit. So I'm just gonna use this much. It's probably a little bit too much, but in worst case, it's just gonna thicken it up a little bit, and I just have to unthicken it. So I'm gonna take this and put it on into my pan and onto my hob, and yeah, I'm gonna put it on full whack. So I'm gonna get a nice bubble going, and hopefully this is gonna just dissolve and create some kind of caramel. I'm gonna prepare my chocolate. For the chocolate, it's literally just melting 1.5 cups of chocolate, which is probably about half a bar, so about like 100 gram, maybe 150 gram. And we melt that with 3 tablespoons of butter or vegetarian spread. So we've got like a vegan spread. If you're from the UK, go to Morrison's and get yourself a kilo of this for like 120. I'm gonna turn the heat off this because yeah, it's definitely become more solid. So this is what it looks like. It bubbles and it's quite milky, but it's fairly syrupy now. So I turned the heat off, but I'm gonna keep it on the heat because I wanted to reduce it down. Okay, I'm gonna just check out my short crust base here. This looks actually really good. I think I'm gonna keep it out this way. Get this back. So this is basically my base for my short crust. Oh, caramel syrup. Stir this a little bit because it already has started setting. I'm gonna put this on top here. Lovely. It looks very, very lush, very sugary, and probably if I would have used brown sugar, this would have looked a little bit browner, like a caramel. So this is our like little short crust base with a caramelly sugary syrup on top. Okay, so I've got 3 tablespoons of butter, which go onto the plate that I just had my syrupy caramel on. And now I'm going to put some chocolate in there as well. So I'm going to go with half a bar, which is 100 grams. And this is our chocolate. So as I said, it's a really, really nice, lovely looking glaze of a chocolate that we're gonna have. And this goes straight on here. So we're just gonna add this onto our shortbread.